Alright, Vilya. I've actually had a decent night's sleep and got that alcohol out of my system. So I think let's head. Are you actually following me right now, or yeah? Let's go.
Sure.
Awesome. Let's go check with the local. That's interesting. Let's go check with the local alchemist about the book. I don't know if it's going to work for here. We might have to go to Markarth. And also check to see if she has any of the ingredients that you are looking for. Look around at alchemist stores for a copy of Tamriel Flora Illustrated. Okay. Well, this is a good start to the day. Oh dear. Nope. Okay, so they're currently not at work. Someone just ran by. No, everything's okay. Everything seems to be okay.
Need something?
I was just wondering how you're doing.
It can't be helped.
Yeah, I mean, the weather's terrible. Okay. Okay, we can't talk to her anyway, so let's see. Go take the cart. I guess let's see if he'll drive us to Markarth.
Need a ride? Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget us.
Not a problem, my man. I would like to
Need something?
talk to you about the weather. Do you think it's gonna clear up?
Can't be helped.
Probably not then.
Need a
Okay.
ride?
Yeah, I still need a ride though.
Where do you want to go?
The reach?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
I'd like to go all the way to Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You might want to pull your hood up for this trip, Vilya. He doesn't seem to think that the rain's going to ease up. Okay. Well, let's see. So we'll go in. Let's first of all go to the alchemist. That's what we'll do first, right? And oh my God!
Guess that's all we do.
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back.
What?
The Markarth city guard had this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. Just in case they decide they're going to make an example of, you know, visitors to the city or something. Now, the book.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Hag's Cure. That's a unique name.
Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the Steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your opinion of Markarth?
We'd be better off without the Silverbloods. They send their brute, Ingvar, to shake some coins from me every few days. And Betrid Silverblood is always asking for more potions to fuel Thonar's ambitions. Gives him a temper fiercer than any bear.
Do you know anything about the Forsworn? I've heard that they're a bit of a threat in this area.
Only that they break an old woman's heart. So many friends, so many kin, all lost trying to rebuild a past that was over long ago.
Okay. Let's see what you've got for sale. You wouldn't happen to have... Ooh, there it is. Nice. That is perfect. Okay, and
Need something?
what do you think about the weather we're having?
It would seem so.
Oh. Nice, in other words. All right, Vilya, guess what?
What have you got there? Oh, could it be you have found Tamriel Flora illustrated?
I have indeed. Here it is.
How wonderful. Thank you ever so much.
Not a problem. But that's it. Okay.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, there's also the ingredients you wanted. I want to see if she happens to have any of them for sale. So, mammoth tusks, probably not. Mudcrab chitin, maybe. Slaughterfish scales, maybe. Taproot. Small pearl, probably not, but we'll see. Excuse me.
Take a look.
Okay, you have Flyaminata. I think I already have 2 of those. Slaughterfish egg. It's not the egg, it's the scales we need, I think. She doesn't have taproot either. She certainly doesn't have mammoth tusks. I mean, that would be over here. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Now, you let...
Small pearl. I didn't see that there either, or the mudcrab chitin for that matter. Well, we can probably kill a mudcrab somewhere. And, okay, so, do you have anything to say
There's
about
something
that?
I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Absolutely. I hope you're happy with the book.
I have to confess, I actually have more communication horns for you. I didn't want to give them to you at the same time as the other one. You see, I simply didn't want to make things too complicated for you. But these are simpler to use. 3 of them represent specific topics that we can discuss as we travel. The 4th one you can use to tell me to keep quiet when it's inconvenient that I'm talking. I won't be offended, I swear.
I can blow a horn at you to tell you to shut up, and you won't be offended. Okay.
Like with the other horn, you have to make these horns favorite items and assign them to a hotkey. I have written down the instructions for you. It's easier that way. Of course you don't have to use them. But if I may, I would suggest that you give at least one of them a try. It's so nice to small talk when traveling, and the horns will make this so much easier.
Okay, that's fine.
Shall we continue?
Yes. So, we did that. Still need to collect the ingredients. Oh right, we have to deliver this potion Stallion's potion. Right. Oh. Not that way. And here it's the Steward, right? The Yarl's right-hand man, basically.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away towns. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thungvor. We're done.
Problem?
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
What's the Hall of the Dead?
New to Skyrim? I was confused at first too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers.
Okay. And why can't I enter it? What's going on?
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
I could help, maybe.
Right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key and be careful.
That's gross. Who exactly is Arcade?
Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, that his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
Okay.
Need something?
I'm assuming you don't get out very much, but I just wanted to say that the weather outside is really quite nice.
It would seem so.
Great. Oh, I'm hungry again. Well, yeah, I should probably eat before we don't do it. Oh. I don't actually have any other food or water. I have water, but I don't have any more food. You don't happen to have any food on you, do you, Vilya? I'm just wondering if we should...
I do realize this is supposed to be a Jarl's keep, but don't you think it looks a bit, well, unfinished? Lots of stones and such.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Like, look at all this rubble. It's kind of collapsed quite a bit. Strange. Anyway, well, let's do that. And how is my speech coming along? It's actually getting pretty good. Performing to members of the opposite sex yields twice as much gold and potentially small items. Irresistible dance can perform in combat to force the 2 nearest enemy people within 100 feet to dance spellbound, preventing them from acting and reducing their armor skills by 50 levels. Yep. We're gonna do that. And... sell items for more intimidation attempts are more likely. Bribe guards to ignore your crimes. Kinship. Buy items for 15% less when trading with the same race. Serenade. I think I'm gonna do Serenade. That'll be good. So, I need to, oh, not actually available. Wait. Perform as a once a day power. Okay. Perform multiple times per day. Okay, so we need to get up to that. All right, let's go talk to the steward. We'll let him know.
I don't ever want to scrub a castle floor again.
Yeah, especially this floor. Can you imagine? We're gonna talk to the steward.
Who are you to approach the Yarl of Markarth?
I'm a traveler. I have questions. I'm looking for work. I'm a traveler and I have questions.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Need something?
I know you're kind of underground here, so I just want to let you know it's a beautiful day outside.
Would seem so.
My Yarl.
What can I do for you?
You speak to Igmund, son of Daffodil, Yarl of Markarth.
I'm honored. Have you heard? Apparently dragons have returned to Skyrim?
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragon's fire here.
Right. Has the war been hard on Markarth?
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
Interesting. By the way, there was an attack in the marketplace of some sort?
My gods told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Really? Why did you end up arresting the Nord militia?
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear. And now, Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
And how did the Empire lose the Reach?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before reclaiming it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
Okay.
Need something?
Can you teach me anything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. And, is this the, steward?
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
I have a delivery from Bothella.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Here you go. Some gold for your assistance and your discretion.
Right on. Do you have any leads for work? I'm a fairly decent musician and bard.
The Yarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
That's not quite what I had in mind.
Need something?
By the way, you might want to get outside and get some fresh air. It's beautiful out there.
It would seem so.
Great. And by the way, we're also gonna look into the Hall of the Dead situation. Just thought you guys might want to know about that.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Yes, but that is not gonna happen right now. I'm sorry, Vilya. We need to go. I overheard your conversation, by the way.
Another Imperial puppet. Answer me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's more on it. You don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Yarl ignorant can refuse to see the all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard.
Why should the Yarl listen to you?
We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. Does the Yarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
So how did Ulfric save Markarth?
He used the Thule, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city, just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those humans.
Wow. You said something about Talos?
That's a true Nord hero. Legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords?
The elves, probably. What is this about elves, anyway?
They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging mere human like Talos as the god he is.
Interesting.
Need something?
Do you provide any kind of training?
Of course.
Oh. One-handed. Sure, I'll take some training. Thank you. It was interesting talking to you. I was gonna say nice, but
I wonder how the reign of the Silverblood can endure this perilous argument all day long. He seems to spend all the time in that inn, poor guy.
have you? We haven't been into the inn. Have you? Have you spent time there? Okay, so I assume that the place we're going is over here somewhere? Oh. Killed a leader of Red Eagle Redoubt. There we go. Investigate the hall. Yeah, it's just over there. Oh, I think that's him right there.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arcade will watch over you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Use key that he just gave me. That'd probably be the best way. All right.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
Okay. Well, it's a human.
I
Probably.
feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
Maybe when
It's
I
all right. I will not
see
shun
a dead
you for what you are. Stay.
chicken that's
I will
been
tell you everything
roasted
about
up with some marinade and veggies. Mashed potato with gravy and roast
You were
chicken.
young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
Does eating human flesh cause you to go blind in one eye? Guilt? What are you talking about? I don't eat humans.
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
Where is this place?
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced to. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Clear Draugr from Reachcliff Cave. Okay, so that...
I am glad that the people of Whiterun seem to appreciate Alarm's work at the temple, as her husband Nassim hardly seems to appreciate her at all.
Right. What are your thoughts?
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you
Yes.
be interested if I told you a little about myself?
No, it'll have to wait.
Well, I obviously cannot force you.
I just want to ask you what your thoughts are on this particular situation. This place?
Yes?
What do you think?
I've always found this place a bit creepy. Don't you think so too?
Yes. That's...
So, where are we going now?
We're gonna go talk to the priest and tell him that apparently everything's fine because it was a woman who eats dead people.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
Well, it's safe.
Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
Okay.
Okay.
What's this amulet? Amulet of RK? Is that what he gave me? I guess. Oh. Well, extra health. That doesn't hurt. Okay, so that's done. Apparently we can go and... Yola in Markarth wants me to join her in worshipping Namira, the Lady of Decay, by feasting on the flesh of the dead. She has something planned inside Reachcliff Cave. Like, do we even want to get involved in that? It sounds absolutely terrible. What do you think, Vilya? No, you don't have a whole... You didn't even have a thought, really, other than it being kind of creepy. Just in there, that's... I mean, that's true. But... well, you know what? It's nearly evening, and we're going to need... You don't feel like you fit in here. You know what? We'll discuss it tonight. Let's head to the inn. We'll get some food. See if there's an opportunity to play here. And then go from there. Maybe grab ourselves a room to stay for the night. Always nice.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Strictly lights, unusual noises. It's abandoned, and it's always been.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Oh, yeah, that attack. Yeah. I must have missed it. Yeah, no, I did see some shouting and stuff. I pretty much went in the opposite direction.
Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
What are you talking about?
I'd better get going.
A note? Meet me at the Shrine of Talos at midnight.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Alright. Okay. More strangeness going on. Lots of strangeness going on. You know, why don't you have a seat? I think I'm gonna maybe get something to drink. I'll talk to the proprietor here, and
Yes.
we'll see about doing a little bit of a performance. Would you like anything to eat, by the way?
Oh, that's sweet of you. Let me see if you have anything I like.
Well, I don't actually have anything. I'll go buy something.
Good idea.
Yeah.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Silver blood. Can, would you mind filling these bottles with water?
Of course.
Excellent. And
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
yes, I would like to buy... I think I will maybe have the potato soup. And, maybe Vilya would like some grilled chicken and garlic bread. Maybe she'll share a little bit of the garlic bread too. That'd be nice. Alright, thank you very much. I would also like to perform here. Is that possible?
Of course.
Is there something I can do for you?
Maybe later.
Tell me, what do you want?
Would you like something to eat now?
Oh, that's sweet of you. Let me see if you have anything I like.
I bought some grilled chicken breast.
Thank you.
I also have garlic bread, so you know if you'd like to share that, we
Shall we
can go find a table and sit down. Actually, let's
Anytime.
see. Kind of full in here. There's not a lot of.
Is there something I can do for you?
If I sit on here, will you join me, Vilya?
Are just old
Oh,
memories
nice.
Yes,
that
Mom.
help the mead
Let's have a
go
little
down.
chat, and then.
You want a drink?
Sure. What have you got?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I'll have an ale. Thanks.
I've seen every corner of